Alright, so I'm going to teach you guys how to save battery or extend the life or the battery life of your device for more than 1 day. So here's my device. The first thing that I really do in order for me to hit around 2+ days, 2.5, maximum of 3 days and a half, excuse me, is to do this. Here's the power button and you long press, and then you press power saving, of course, and then there's some text there and it will show you what the things that are going to be disabled, and then just hit the check mark enabling power saving, and then after a few seconds it's gonna be showing you a limited amount of information. The next way that I save some battery is to use a different watch face, and the most simple, or the simplest watch face that uses limited amount of pixels is this, right? That's the, what do you call this? What's the title? The analog, right? The analog. And I think that's really the simplest way, the simplest watch face that you could use. So I also use that, right? So I use that. And the third one is to, of course, lower down your brightness up until 1. Now this will really help save battery, but this is gonna be very inconvenient for you because when you look at your watch in broad daylight, you can't see anything, right? So yeah, you can save battery for not really a lot of battery, but it's also very inconvenient. You won't be able to use your Gear Fit 2 to the maximum, right, as it is intended. So so that's the third one, right? The fourth way that I save battery is to go to settings. So this is the home, the watch face, right? You click the home button, it will show you this, and then you go to settings. And the best way for you to go to connections, and then you turn off Bluetooth. In other words, so that's on still, right? When you push that, and that's off. In other words, you are going to disconnect your device, your Gear Fit 2, from your phone, which saves a lot of battery because Bluetooth takes up battery, right? So, but again, you won't be able to get the notifications if that's very important for you. So this might not be the best option for you. So I like to have my notifications still, right? So there. The next way for you to save some batteries, to go to settings again, go to settings and go to display and turn the watch always on. Like in S7, S7 Edge and Note 7, it has the always on display. It pretty much works like that, and of course it will drain some battery life and it will lessen the time of your Gear Fit 2. And the next one, I don't know what number this is, the next one is to decrease the screen timeout to 15 seconds. All right, so after you've done something with your Gear Fit 2, 15 seconds after, then it will just turn off. Okay, but I don't like that because I wanna look like James Bond, when I look at my watch, and I want at least a minute of screen time for other people to notice it as well. So anyway, next way that I extend the battery life of my Gear Fit 2 is to settings again and go to device and you turn this off. Okay, if you turn that on, whenever, let me show you, right, that you can see that, but whenever it's like that, it will show, but when you put it like that, then it shows. Each time, like you guys, each time you raise your hand, even if you're not looking, you didn't want to look at your device, as long as you raise your arm or your wrist with the Gear Fit 2, it will show the time, and that will always take up some battery life, right? So you might want to turn that off, like I did, to turn that off, and wake up gesture off. Okay, and for me guys, the last tip that I'm gonna share to you to really get the maximum battery life is like this. So let me just demonstrate this by putting this on, right? I'm putting it on, and what I like to do is okay, I really want to show you. So I like this watch face, right? Because it's bold and it's colorful and it's creative and it's very elegant. So what I like to do is I like to set everything up, screen brightness to 10, 11 even, and then after that it's really bright, and then notifications on, Bluetooth on. Did I turn on Bluetooth? Let me just go again, and yeah, Bluetooth is on, so it's connected to my phone. And what I do is whenever I check everything, I do something with my Gear Fit 2, right? I get to do something, whatever, everything, or I exercise. Each time I look at my phone, I just do this. See? It's still there, right? It's still there. But when I do that, I say, hey, what's the time? Come on, then. And then I just look at that, and then I just like that. That is for me the best way to really cut the screen time of your Gear Fit 2. And for me, it has helped me save battery and my Gear Fit 2 using that technique. Just when you use other things, like for example this tissue, it won't work, right? It won't work. It just detects your skin, right? It just detects your skin, or I don't know, maybe the capacitive, I don't know, magnetic thing, but I don't really know. So it doesn't detect other things, right? So it just detects your skin. So that's for me the best way to save battery life and still get the usual settings of your Gear Fit 2. I hope you guys like this. It's been 8 minutes, and I hope you stay tuned for more tips about Samsung and about Gear Fit 2 and everything. So see you guys later. Bye bye.